And hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Awakening. How is everybody doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Yeah, Mitch is in pain.
Physical pain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Everyone in chat's like, water park episode?
Water park.
I like water park episode.
We're all going to the water park. Shame Jules can't be there, though. She's off going
Water
to work.
park.
Yeah.
I don't know if I set that up right. No, I made it worse. It's that way.
Way to go.
Everyone looks decent. I think everyone looks okay. I probably look the weirdest because I got a new webcam today and I'm still like messing with the lighting settings. I can't get it right. This camera doesn't behave the same way with my light that my old one did. So yeah, it might take some getting used to. But either way, it's still better. And my internet's fixed. Happy
Yay!
day!
Mev is streaming this.
I am the one actually streaming this, which is
I get to be lazier.
mm-hmm.
Woo!
And I get to be the production control freak that I like to be.
Mm-hmm.
So it works out for everybody. But sorry again about missing last week. I was not feeling well, and these guys easily let me take off. Xylo let me get away with it too easily. That's pretty much.
Yeah, I hadn't shaved yet at the time, so I wasn't ready.
Yep. That's the reason. But yeah, we are back for another episode. This is very exciting. We left off on an interesting note. How late am I? Says Cat Love Uwu. You got here
Right
just in
on
time.
Joke's on you. We're the ones who are late, so you're on time.
Yeah. Mev's just blabbing. You're still at the Mev's blabbing part of the stream. You got here in plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess, do we get right into it? Does anybody have anything else they want to say? How's your day? How's your weeks? How about this, chat? How are you guys liking all of the new D&D campaigns we have going on?
True, there's 3 of them live now.
Yeah.
So, I'm really liking the Pirates one we're running.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Fun
Pirates
running
has been great.
I was like so ready to just go into our Olympus D&D and be like, well, another game. Let's do it. But no, I'm having a lot of fun in that one too.
Yeah.
So.
You guys got a fun, like, I was there for that one. I was in chat watching. And you guys most certainly have a fun dynamic with that group.
Our group dynamic is so good.
It's kind of weird just because now I feel like almost the majority of campaigns I've seen Richie in, he has played the beloved Ricaro. So it's kind of weird seeing him so quiet in that campaign.
He's just a quiet reserve guy in the background.
And you got just Michael just like, bro.
Yeah, his character's over the top.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Bump it. Yeah, it definitely has a different vibe about it, as Pixel Cowboy said. But that's kind of what we're aiming for. We want to have campaigns that are just a variety of different flavors. This one can be a little more serious. Some of the other ones could be a little more fun and goofy. I mean, we all pretty much play absolute maniacs in the pirate campaign, so that's fun.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We've had 2 episodes so far that have been really fun, which actually brings me to an announcement while people are here. That's not tomorrow, is it?
Oh, yeah, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even remember that.
I
But yeah.
didn't either.
The pirate one, that's on Thursday, right? I guess I'll check it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that's...
Which is good for this week, but that may be the day Avatar is happening. So we'll see. We'll work all that kind of stuff out. But
yeah, you'll figure what happens next week.
It's with Devin.
Scurvy Seas on Thursday.
Yeah, what days?
It's with Devin's work schedule. He unfortunately he's got to work tomorrow night. So
Yeah.
So we're moving it to Thursday this week. So the Pirates one, Scurvy Seas, will be back Thursday. Oh no, we lost the phone.
Nothing happened. I didn't click the wrong screen. Open up, camera. Open up.
It broke all the cameras.
Oh, that shit didn't break it that bad, did it?
Yeah, it just went away for a second, but then while I
good.
was waiting for your camera to load, your icon was at least in the right place. It sized everything correctly.
Also, if my internet sucks and everything, I'm on vacation.
Yeah, Mitch is not home tonight. Speaking of the wacky pirates campaign, hi Kaylee, Burb, We got a burb in the chat.
Hi, Kaylee.
But yeah, as we were saying, Thursday this week instead of Wednesday for Scurvy Seas. Hi, Alicia. I never say hello to people in chat. I figure
Well,
out.
stop it.
You're right. I don't need to be nice to chat.
That's right.
Chat, Xylo says I'm not allowed to be nice to you. So, with that being said, I guess
Stream's over.
we'll get right into our previously on, and then we will get into today's episode. No, you're sus, chat. All of sus is chat. Every single last one of you. Okay, we're gonna get into this.
Warning. The following story takes place in the horror genre and therefore may contain disturbing imagery, descriptions of violence, and other mature themes. Please proceed at your own risk.
Previously on Awakening.
Anyways, my motorcycle is still back at the arch. Could really use a shower too, so I think I might head back to my apartment and go to work.
Guess you should be safe at the police station. We would assume, at least.
I can carry my own.
Anyone else have any business they need to take care of?
I have lots of things to actually get to.
Well, I appreciate the lift. I think I'll be safe from here. I mean, we all have each other's numbers, I believe, correct?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Is there any possible way we can help ourselves hide from this cult? Keep ourselves secretive.
Well, it's like everywhere we go, they come.
But what if
Yeah.
we were to wear some disguises?
In fact, I probably know someone that have a lot of, because, I've done some,
Photography
photo shoot.
people with props and all that.
I have, people that I know.
I think this plan is gonna work just fine.
Yeah, so essentially our group has turned into a hippie, a surfer dude, and a biker. Now that all of you guys are feeling pretty confident that you are adequately disguised against any hooded figures who might come upon you guys, now what do you do?
I suppose we got some photos that need to be looked at.
Yes.
What you guys see in the photos is you guys. It's different pictures of all of you. There's pictures of Doug, there's pictures of Scotty, there's pictures of Jules, there's pictures of Jacob. One of the pictures of Scotty is Scotty walking out the front door of prison. There's pictures of Jacob. One of them is at another photo premiere, and you remember this one? This was like 2 months ago, Jacob, that this picture was taken. There's pictures of Doug's apartment. There's not the inside, but the outside. There's pictures of Doug's car. There's pictures of Doug walking up to what appears to be like a client's house. There's pictures of Jules speaking to another police officer. These guys have obviously been spying on you at least for a couple of months.
So I guess we gotta do something better.
Yeah, a plan that can end it once and for all. I don't know where to start.
I think I do.
Okay.
We begin with Jules. At the police station, she is at work. Did you miss a day of work, Jules, with all that stuff? Or do we want to say it was like a weekend or something? Maybe it's your day off. I'll let you just make that decision.
I feel like she probably missed a day, but also she's just going to say that she was, doing her detective work out of, the police station, out of office.
All right. So you are at work, Jules. I guess we'll say you're in your office. What are you doing right now, and what is going through Jules's head?
Right now, she's probably just trying to figure out how to document everything she knows, but also not, give also too much away. I don't think she wants to, put anything down about the cult just yet. She's also probably trying to figure out what to do with the knife that she found at that warehouse and trying to figure out where to say that she got it. Just trying to tie the story together.
Did you didn't give the knife back to Scotty, right? You still have it, right? Okay.
Still has it.
I'm
Sorry,
confusing
Scotty.
campaigns. I'm thinking, because there's a dagger involved in our situation in the pirate campaign, too. And I'm like, wait, no, but okay. No, that was Edward who took the dagger. Okay,
That's
yeah, all right.
Devin.
That's enough.
Yeah. No, I still have this knife.
Okay. Your name was messed up there for a second. I thought I
That's weird.
fixed the overlay. Anyway, sorry about that, chat. So she's just trying to go through like all of her information and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Trying
Not giving too much away, because it'd be weird. But trying to make a case out of what she knows, essentially.
All right. Suddenly you hear a knock on your office door.
Come in.
Hey, Lancaster, how you doing? And you would recognize it as Chief Rubin. So, any update on the Coldworth case?
Yeah, quite a bit, actually. I figured out so far that, our one suspect we had, Doug Diggums, I think was his name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think he has anything to do with it. Turns out he was visiting a PI to see about his ex-wife or something. So I think we can kind of rule him out of the equation. As far as everything else, I've got a few leads, but I'm still trying to piece everything together.
All right, yeah, I mean, any idea? I mean, you looked at the evidence, right? You saw the book and the trinket and all that stuff. What do you make of that stuff?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I still need to, sit down and go through the book, try to figure out what's going on with that trinket. Where did you say that was found again? That was in his office, right?
Yeah, it was in, I believe it was in his desk drawer. Yeah, it was in his desk.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's another thing I want to look over since I'm back at the station today. Just kind of see and try to piece everything together.
All right, well, I guess keep up the good work and keep me updated on any progression you make.
Yeah, will do.
And Chief Rubin walks away. Now, could you kindly roll for me against your connecting the dots skill?
Ooh.
Oh man, I gotta give you a good piece of information.
Give me that info.
As you are looking through all of this, as you're going through everything in your head, everything you've found so far, everything you guys have seen, you think about Lenny Coleworth. You think about the book you guys found in his office, the trinket you found in his office. You think about the empty factory where he was seemingly sacrificed. And an important question suddenly pops up in your head. If Lenny Coleworth was looking into all of this stuff for a case, who hired him? Who could it be? I mean, who sent him on this case to begin with? It wasn't you. So, just because of that role, I will say that question pops up in your head, and it's being that it was a good role, and I gave you that question. It was probably good to assume that that's an important question.
Yeah.
That might be an important piece to this puzzle, is if Lenny Coleworth got sent to investigate this cult in the first place, and if he got in too deep, who sent him? Okay. Does Jules do anything else at work that day that would be worth noting?
Aside from, I guess, after that question would pop into her head, she'd probably want to, re-look over the evidence that was taken, see if any names or any sort pop up. If they don't, she'd probably, I guess, want to head over to his office at the earliest convenience, whether it's that day or not. And just, go through his files, try to see who were the last few people that he saw. Granted, Doug was one of them, but...
Yeah. Okay. does she head over there, like, today? Or I'll leave that up to you. If she decides to do it, or if she just
If she thinks
decides to, like,
she has
keep it a
time,
question in
sure.
the back of her mind.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I will let you decide if you have time. I mean, you do have time if you do want to go.
I think she would, because that is a pretty important, like, piece of the puzzle. Might help them out, and they're trying to figure out too if they can figure out who this person is. So
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, with the... In fact, you know what? We'll pretend that your police department is somewhat competent. And we'll say you don't even have to go to the office. It's actually... There's some additional evidence with the case now in the evidence locker, one of them being his appointment book, because...
Yeah, it makes sense that
if they're
would be
investigating a missing person and police find like an appointment book or a client book or something at his office, I'm sure they would put that into evidence.
Mhm.
Okay. Let me see something here. Just looking at your... I guess it would once again be against your connecting the dots skill. I guess, roll for me against your connecting dots skill, and we will see if any names sort of pop out to you.
I don't
Yeah.
think they do.
You were lucky you rolled that on... I mean, it's kind of an important roll, but it's not like a Jewel safety is at risk
Yeah.
roll.
True.
Oh, man. Yeah, so you see Doug Diggums. You see, like, tons of names, but as you're looking through, like, what appears to be his appointment book, you see phone numbers written down without names. You see just, like, a first name written down in places.
Oh,
He was
no.
not very organized at all, so you can't really make any sort of sense of it. You can't seem to find anything useful. We'll say that.
Trying to think what she would do next. Maybe, how many phone numbers are we talking? Would it be like worth her time to go and Google, like, or like search up these people in the database or whatever?
I mean, you could. But there's a lot. Like, if you
Okay.
had to guess, I don't know, at least like 40.
All right.
Ballpark.
She'd probably snap a picture of the,
Yeah,
I
I
guess
mean, she could
whatever
do
it is.
that. I will also say to you, because this is your case, you are free to just, like, you probably...
Take it?
Yeah, you wouldn't get in trouble just for,
Okay.
like, taking it, since it is your investigation now at this point. If it
Should I
wasn't your investigation, you'd probably get into some trouble for taking it, because you're taking stuff for an investigation you have nothing to do with. But
yeah.
but with this, like, you're fine. Nobody would think twice about it.
So she'll probably go ahead and take that and maybe replace it with the knife that she had found earlier.
Oh,
And I'd like to assume that the night before, when she like went to her office or went to her apartment, she went ahead and like what's it called? Cleaned it off or whatever.
I think we just lost Mitch's, Xylo's webcam covering.
Alexander!
It's fine. We saw his microphone and his Rubik's Cube. We saw Xylo's Rubik's Cube. Now he's doing something on purpose. Keyboard stream. Second only to the infamous doorknob stream. All right, so yeah, you would leave the night. I got distracted. You said the night before. You assume when she
The
went
night
to her.
before, yeah, she would have cleaned it, got all the fingerprints off of it or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Just so there's no sus against your
Yeah.
quote-unquote friends.
Mm-hmm. But she'll put that in the evidence letter and
Okay.
take the notebook. I think her next, I guess, plan as a detective would be maybe to then in turn head over to the office, or at least call his office building and just kind of question some of like the front desk people. Or if, well, was there even a front desk person? I can't remember.
There wasn't one when you went there. And you guys did have a testimony or you did have a statement from Lenny's secretary, which is how you guys knew that Doug had been there a bunch of times in the first place.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
So that was the only like suspicious person.
Yeah, that was kind of the only one that sort of stuck out to them.
Gotcha.
Just like when they asked his secretary or his assistant, like, has anybody strange showed up in the past couple of weeks? He mentioned Doug.
Now, would there be any surveillance camera building?
Ooh, there probably would be.
I think that might be her step then, given the information, you know? They didn't know anything, but the front desk person wasn't there when she was, so...
Okay. Could you roll for me?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, there are some surveillance cameras of, there's obviously, he doesn't have a camera in his office, but there's ones in the hallways of the office building, a couple of them, one kind of the hallway that's leading up to his office. And, from what they tell you, nothing strange came up on any of the footage. Are you literally gonna, like, look through hours of footage on the day he was, like,
I think so.
taken?
Probably, like, sped up a lot, of course, but just, like, every time, someone comes in, she'll kind of, like, slow it down, just see if anyone looked suspicious, kind of examine them to see if they would have, like, weaponry or, a tattoo or kind of the hoodie look. I guess
Yeah.
that's kind of what she's looking for.
Well, unfortunately, you don't see anything strange in the footage. You don't really get anything from it.
Sure.
You see him enter his office at one point. You see him leave his office. You see who you can assume is like his assistant, kind of going in and out every once in a while. It's not anybody suspicious looking. It looks like somebody who's supposed to be there and stuff. They don't look like they're up to anything strange when they're going in and out of the office. So yeah, you don't really get anything from the camera footage, unfortunately. Nothing strange.
Alrighty. Yeah, not sure what else she'd do other than that. Probably just finish up, her case. Jotting everything down that she needs to, and, yeah.
And then probably head home after she is done.
Yeah, I think she would head back to her apartment just to have some alone time away from, Doug, Scotty, and Jacob. Take a bath.
And at that moment is where we are going to change scenes and see what the other group did on this day while Jules was at work.
Oh boy.
Perfect. All right, so are you guys on your way to where you were planning on going, Doug, or are you guys still at that photo studio kind of like going over the plan? Or what point are you guys on at here?
Is there anything else we needed to do at the photo place? Did you get the photos or whatnot? Yeah, because those were tons of
And
images
we were
of us.
waiting on that.
Yeah, no, you guys had gotten that. Like you had, you did see that they were all photos of you guys, and it pretty much,
Oh yeah,
pretty much revealed to
Right.
you guys that they had been watching all
I've been
of you
looking
for a
watching-
couple of
yeah,
months.
Yeah. So we got that.
Yeah, we got our disguises. We got our
Yeah, we probably.
photos. I think we're good to go.
Oh yeah.
We're all
Ready to
sitting
go.
ready.
Okay. So I mean, where we left off with these guys in the conversation is Doug telling them he thinks he knows somebody they could talk to. So could you tell me where you guys are headed, Doug?
So we're driving.
Mm.
Normally, Doug drives his car relatively fast. Point A to point B. A bit above the speed limit. He's driving noticeably slower this time.
Mm.
But yeah, he just leans over to the others now. All y'all got to be very careful. She's very
Why?
potentially dangerous.
Right. Like she would
Dangerous.
kill us, that kind of thing.
It's not likely, but it's always a possibility.
Okay. I mean, is there a way to prevent it? And does she have any trigger words or whatever that could?
I'm assuming Doug's a trigger word.
Doug's a pretty good trigger
Okay.
word.
Okay.
All right.
We'll keep that away.
Try to avoid that.
All right.
Let's see.
Does she not like certain type of people or situation?
Yeah, she doesn't really like good, honest people. It would seem
Oh.
she doesn't like people who work hard to get their job done and
Right.
who care about others primarily, stuff like that. Usually, that's a
Even
big
for
thing.
clients? Okay.
Okay.
She's she'll probably be nice to anyone who's a client, which is why this plan is paramount.
Right. Yeah.
Because
So we're the client. Yeah.
she'd never seen you in her life. Me, if I roll up there, well then, previous thoughts and relations will come into play there. But you two, with the interesting story of how you might have a demon trapped inside you and you want it contained. That is the truth. That is an honest truth. It's not exactly why we need information on how to confine a demon, but it will be very helpful in the long run.
Mhm.
And depending on how, open you gentlemen are feeling, you might be able to get on our good side by telling you some of the stuff that you are quite capable of. Such as your pictures and seeing dead things and
Yes. Yeah, I could bring that up, of course.
All the fun stuff.
indeed.
All
Yeah.
right.
You just need to do whatever it takes to convince her, get her on your side.
All right.
You two sure you're up to this?
Yeah. I mean,
Guess that's the only option we got.
yeah. I mean, unless you want to do it, but it seems like you definitely do not want to do it. So.
No. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's just that for us to succeed, I feel like it's very important that
All right. I mean,
you two got this.
I've dealt with many people before, so I think, she can't be, that terrible, weird, or anything.
You, sir, have not met Cheryl.
Okay. Why am I getting a little bit scared? It should be fine, right?
They call her the Spectre Inspector for a reason.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah, boy.
I guess we'll see, when we actually get to see her. Hopefully she likes the look that we have.
Yeah, nothing like a guy from Hawaii and a biker going up to her house. Not suspicious at all.
Yeah.
I mean, in our line of work, we see a lot of interesting characters. That might be the least strange thing about this whole deal.
Yeah.
But yeah,
A biker that do photography. I hope that's not too weird. It's a
Bikers
combination.
got to take photos too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't stop talking like, I'm a biker, right? Okay, how does a biker talk? Gosh.
You could even come up with a story you're wearing disguises so the demons don't find you. I don't care.
Right.
You don't.
know what?
It doesn't have to all be lies.
You're smart, Duck. What can we do without you,
Just got to mix the honesties in with the lies.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good advice. I'll drop that all down.
So
Fam.
we're gonna drive up. I'm gonna drop you off at the house. I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
drive around the block, park my vehicle, just because she might have seen it before. So
All right. Yeah.
best stay safe. I got my disguise, so we should be good. We leave Franklin and the dogs in the car. I'll come keep an eye out.
Okay. Yeah.
There's some sort of signal you guys can shout if you need me to come in there.
Okay. Do you want to shout
Are
your
you actually
name,
gonna
or
come,
is there a
or-
word? Is there, like,
Undecided at the moment, but it might be helpful if it's important.
should I just yell duck, or do you want us to yell a different name because you don't want to blow your cover, that kind of thing?
Now, how about we need a code word. What about albatross?
Albatross. Okay.
Does that work for all?
Very-
You feel like you can sneak that into a sentence if need be?
Sure.
Sure. I love that word. Yes.
Great. I'll try to stay at a reasonable distance so I can make sure to hear it.
Right.
This is up to you. It's that place right
Yeah.
up on the front with all those flowers next to the hedges.
Yeah, we'll be fine. You know, Scotty and I, we have the charm. You know, she will, like us.
All right, if you're
Right,
sure
Scotty?
about this.
Yeah. You like talking to people. Scotty likes talking to people.
Yeah, I love it.
We're counting on you two. You got this. I think we
All
pull
right.
up to the side of the road. Unlock the doors.
Okay. Out of the car, we see Scotty dressed in a Hawaiian shirt and Jacob dressed as a biker. Go walking up to this house. On the front of the house, there's a little plaque. It's like a it's kind of like a side entrance. There's like a main house. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like a dentist's office that's tied to the dentist's house, where it's just like you got the house and then you got the office that has its like separate entrance.
Separate door.
So there's a separate entrance. You see Spectre Inspector on the door. And you see like a buzzer you could ring.
Right. I guess we should bring in. You ready, Scotty?
Better than I'll ever be.
All right. I hit the buzzer.
Okay. It's the buzzer. All of a sudden, a few seconds later, you hear
hello?
Hello?
Spectre Inspector?
Hi. Is everything okay? It sounds like something's going on, but we just wanna, come in. We're clients. We want your help.
Oh, yeah. Clients. Yeah, sure. I'll buzz you in right away. He
She sounds
buzzes the door, lets you guys inside.
Okay.
As you guys walk in, you see sitting at a desk a timid man, probably in his 20s. He's got like a gray button-down shirt. Hi. Okay, I got this.
he doesn't have the buzzer voice anymore, I should probably say. Hi. Oh, okay. I got this. Welcome to Spectre Inspector, where you can expect results.
Trevor, who's here?
Miss Claps, it's a client.
Do I need to come out there, or you got it handled?
I don't know. They just walked in, Miss.
Give me a second.
Miss Clapson will be right out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Thanks. I have a bad feeling about this, Scotty.
I'm a little concerned too.
Yep. All right.
Can I help you?
Hi. You must be Cheryl.
Cheryl Clapson.
Cheryl.
Yes, that's my name.
Yeah, yeah. It's lovely to see you. Me and my buddy, we just heard. We did some research, and then we found about you, and then we know you're good with your stuff. So we need all the
Good,
help.
my dear. I am great at my job. Thank you very much.
Yeah, like the best.
The
I'm
best, yes.
sensing similarities already, but okay.
Yes.
What was that, sir?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, ma'am. Anyway, we need your help with a bit of a situation.
Yes. Spooky situation.
You two need my help.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why we're like potential clients. You know.
Is this a joke?
Why would it be a joke? I thought, you know,
I can
You-
see right through you two. Just
what?
because I'm wearing glasses doesn't mean my eyesight is bad. You walk in here in a Hawaiian shirt and a biker and you think that I don't know that you're just here to make fun of my business? Sonny, I
Oh.
have things to do. I have actual clients to serve. I have work to do.
Oh no! We're not. We don't think your work's joke. It's real, because you know, we've seen it. You know, we've seen spooky things.
You have seen a spooky thing.
Yes.
Just because you looked in the mirror this morning, Sonny, doesn't mean you saw something spooky.
You're funny, but you know, your business is not. Your business is very serious, actually.
It is a very serious business. Thank you very much.
Yes, we know. That's why we're here. Why don't we just, you know, sit down and, you know, let us tell you what we really got, and you can decide if we are a joke to you.
Whatever, come in my office. I guess I wasn't that busy. I suppose I can entertain your foolery here for a minute. Trevor,
Thank you
can you
for
get
it.
me a bottle of water, please?
Yes, Mrs. Clapson. What, did you want the Fiji or the Poland Spring?
What do I look like to you? Of course I want the Fiji. Give me a
Right,
little glass of lemon with it, too.
I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry. See Trevor
Anyways.
sorta. Yeah, Trevor heads into like a little kind of kitchenette area in the back where they probably, you know, a little work kitchen, similar to a kitchen you'd see in an office. So I guess, does she invite them into her office?
Yeah, she invites them into her office. She probably has 2 chairs, you know.
Well, I want to put something on a Doug roll real quick. Roll for me right now, Doug. Okay, yeah. Doug, as you're back in the car, you see ketchup and mayo kind of perk up a little bit. But they don't bark. They don't say anything. That's all I wanted to say. At this moment, too, let's take a second to say, what is Doug doing? Is he just waiting by the car? Is he trying to peek in the window? What's he doing?
Yeah, he's parked the car a little bit out of sight now. And he, you know, tells the dogs to remain calm. And I think what he's going to do is he's going to, just to, you know, a little bit of extra obscurity, he pulls out an umbrella.
Okay. Uh-huh.
It's not raining, I don't believe, but
Yeah.
he's going to use it to kind of like block a little bit of it as he's walking by, and he's just going to do a little strafe past the house. Gotta kind of try to listen in. You know, maybe once he gets the opportunity, move in a little closer. And, yeah.
Do me a favor real quick, Kayla, roll for me.
Oh, boy.
Alright.
Okay, cool. We will say for now you don't notice a hippie-looking man with an umbrella standing outside your office when you glance out the window. For now, you don't.
For now.
What a thing to miss.
Basically, if she had beat your stealth roll there, she would have noticed
Yep.
you as she was walking them into her office.
For now, I'm a shadow.
Okay. So this woman Cheryl walks you into her office. I didn't think about this ahead of time. I'm gonna put it on Kayla. What does her office look like? Do you think?
It's not super fancy by any means. It's probably got like, you know, a decent sized desk, but it looks like it was probably like bought at a yard sale or something, or like in an office clean out. It's kind of like one of those desks. You probably got a filing cabinet in one of the corners, maybe a nice little potted cactus or
Okay.
something on top. It's probably got 2 chairs in front, maybe a picture frame of ketchup and mayo just chilling on her desk.
Any
And a couple other odds and ends, maybe a window behind her.
any visible pictures of Doug around?
No.
No, definitely
no.
not. Okay.
She's got one of those nice little plaques that says Cheryl Clapson on her desk.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She sits you guys down at her desk.
Very nice office.
Thank
I
you.
love
Thank you.
it. No.
So,
style.
right. You guys want to tell me why you're here?
Oh, well, I mean, where do we start? I mean, you're so good at your job, and we just really need to learn, see if you, not learn, but, if you could have the way to, trap some spooky stuff like a demon or some sort.
You're gonna have to give me a little bit more of the backstory.
Yes.
You just come into my office all of a sudden. I think
Yes.
you're joking, and now you want to trap a demon? Are you joking?
Oh, we're not joking. I mean,
Demons are
because I
some
know you're
serious
supposed-
business, Sonny. You don't want to be messing with them if you don't have to.
Well, we don't want to, but it's been, around us, bothering us, and
Right.
There's no way we can really escape.
So where are we talking about? Standard, haunting? Is it in your apartment or your house or your home or your workplace? We talking about possession in extreme cases?
Well, I guess we can start a little bit easy first. Well, I take some pictures, even though I'm a biker, but I also take pictures.
That's nice.
Hobbies.
Yes.
I have different hobbies.
Yes, I don't have any hobbies. I just work.
Well, you see, I seems that like whenever I take pictures,
Pictures.
I sometimes see something that I shouldn't see.
Like what?
Like shadowy, ghosty-ish things.
You have pictures of ghosts?
I do, actually.
Man.
I
We should work up some type of deal. I'll hire you, or I'll give you a discount. You can take pictures for my company, Spectre and Spectre. Maybe spruce up the website or something. Just to
I
get
mean,
our,
we can talk about
we can
that
talk
if-
about that later, though.
if
Yeah,
we
yes, of course.
get through
course.
this, whatever we're going for on first. But
Yeah. So, anyways, where's the demon coming? I don't got all day.
well, it's they're everywhere. The pictures when I took in certain places, they just happen. Do I have some pictures on me? I guess I reach into my pocket, show her. Well, I got some pictures here. Okay, so you can just take a
Okay.
look for yourself.
Right.
Here, I hands her the pictures that we have took recently, or
I
don't-
see.
yeah, that one, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mr. GM, what
You see?
picture am I looking at?
That, yeah.
Mr. Jacob, what picture did you hand her?
I was thinking of handing like the
ones from the
ones-
factory?
The ones from the factory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought about like the one that I have, like that, the famous picture that I took, but I don't think I will have it on with me.
Yeah. And I think,
Yeah.
did we establish that the ones from the factory were Polaroids? Did we say it was a Polaroid camera when you took your
Polaroid,
own
so I
pictures?
did have-
So then you very likely could have them on you
Yeah.
for sure. Okay.
yes.
He hands you some pictures, Cheryl,
Mhm.
and you see what appears to be a pretty dark room, but it is lit up by the flash of his camera. And you see what you would very much know as a ritual. What looked like the site of some sort of sacrifice or ritual. There's blood around, there's old candles, there's symbols on the wall and stuff. This is like, to you, this is like, oh yeah, this is classic sacrifice ritual right here.
Do I see any like ghosts or anything in the picture? Or
You
just-
do not. I believe Jacob was the only one who could
Yep.
see it. Like, even the,
Oh, yeah,
the other
that's
members
true.
of his party couldn't see it, and he had to describe it to them.
Yeah.
All right, Sonny. I don't know what you're expecting me to see right in here, but if you're getting into this kind of business, you need to get out of it. That looks like some sort of ritual.
Yes. Yeah, it's like a blood ritual, the kind of thing,
Right. I don't know if
that-
I want to help you with that sort of thing. You want me to go there and what, clean it up, or what do you expect me to do with that?
No, I'm just showing you examples, all right? That
I don't really
we-
consider this an example. It's basically just a bloody room, unless you want me to call the police department and see if you committed a murder. I do have them on speed dial because, believe it or not, I get a lot of murderers.
I did not kill anyone, okay? I did not kill anyone, all right? I don't know why I'm starting talking weird, but I did not kill anyone, all right? I'm a victim here, all right?
All right.
We're
Well,
in a
you
lot
need
of
to
trouble.
explain this better. What service are you wanting from me? What do you need done? What are you trying to do? What are you trying
need
to
to know
accomplish?
How to trap this kind of bad stuff, the demon. We need to know.
Oh, well, why didn't you just say so? You want to trap a demon? All right, let me take a look at my computer here.
I
All right. So I have trapped a demon or two in my day.
yes,
All right.
yes.
You know, I am the best of the best located in this whole area.
Right.
So of course, Cheryl, I've trapped a demon. Essentially, it's gonna take a bit. What kind of trapping are you wanting done? Are you wanting the trapping and then the cleansing? Because I can offer you that in a package. Package deal. It comes with certain things. I can trap the demon, and then I can cleanse the area for you. And then often, like times, if we want to throw in that photography deal, I can give you like a 20% discount or something. If we're talking about a more serious case where there's multiple demons, it's obviously going to take more time. I'm going to need more, help. I'm going to need to get like some other stuff like a crucifix and, certain items and, there's a bit more. So that's a more extreme package. Trevor.
Yes, Miss Clapson.
First things first, where's my water, boy? I'm
sorry, Miss Clapson. It was the other day. You yelled at me when I interrupted you when you were talking to the client. So I didn't want to interrupt you when you were talking to the client. But here's your water.
Thank you. Also, can you get these gentlemen one of our pamphlets so they can see the different packages that we offer?
Yes.
For?
Yeah. Right away, Miss Clapson. Scuttles out the door.
All right, he's grabbing you a pamphlet, but right now, what do you think you're looking for?
I would say more of contain and keep contained.
Contain and keep contained. Well, that's included in basically all the packages. Are you sure it's just one demon?
Well, it's a very powerful one. There's
very
one
powerful.
In particular. I'm sure there's like a lot of like smaller ones, but we need to end like the big one, like the boss.
Right.
Like
so a boss.
And I want to trap it, and then just once and for all, like that thing will be gone forever from my life.
I see. All right. Well, my rates start at about $300 deposit, and then after I, survey the situation, see what we're actually dealing with, then I can give you the final price. But $300 deposit, then I can go ahead and I can take an inspection sort of thing, figure out what type of ghost we're dealing with. Got to rule out if it's really a demon, because a lot of times you got people coming in here thinking it's a demon, or it's just like a phantom or something. Okay. So just want to make sure it's a demon. Not saying you don't know what you're talking about, but I get a lot of buggers in here, so
very reasonable price.
All right, yeah.
Do you take like card?
I only take checks, honey.
Ma'am, I got
yes,
the
Trevor?
I got the pamphlets.
Thank you, Trevor. Go ahead and hand the pamphlets to the nice gentleman here.
Yes, of course, Miss Clapson. Hands them both the pamphlets. Here you go, sir. Here you go. Okay, can I get you anything else?
I think that'll be all.
A lot of pages for a pamphlet.
Yeah,
well, yes, we're very thorough in our work. Thank you very much.
Like a telephone.
You're free to go, Trevor.
Oh, can I take my lunch break now, or did you still need me for something?
You're probably fine to take your lunch break, whatever.
Okay, I'll be
back. Make sure to get back and print more pamphlets when you get back.
I will. First thing when I get back.
Yep.
You guys would probably see Trevor go in. I mean, the group probably wouldn't see this in her office, but the audience would probably see Trevor walk into the little kitchenette area, open up the fridge. He takes out his bagged lunch, and he goes outside, actually, and walks down the block, because there's a nice little park where he likes to go eat his bagged lunch when he takes it, just because it's the only way he can get away from Cheryl for even like a half an hour.
Yes, Trevor, get out of there.
Hold on one second. Oh God. As roll for me, Xylo.
Oh boy.
Okay. As Trevor goes to walk outside, he stops and sees a man with an umbrella and a handlebar mustache
Oh boy.
leaning up against the house, and he's got his bag lunch. He's just like, can I help you, sir?
No.
No,
No, thank you.
is there... Hold on. Mr. Actually, I'll let you roll before he figures this out.
Oh.
Are you sure you don't need something, sir? I mean, this is not only
Yeah,
a
I'm pretty
residence, it's a place of business. Did-
Yeah. I work here.
You don't...
I do gardening. I do gardening.
Oh, you don't look like the regular gardener.
You know, I work with Carl. He was sick today.
I don't know look, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave if you don't want to come in, and you can't just hang out on the property.
But flowers need watered.
Okay, you know what? Wait right here 1 second.
Oh no, okay, I can leave. It's fine.
And you see Trevor walk back inside. What does Doug do when Trevor walks back inside and he's no longer in Trevor's eyesight? Does he run?
Oh man, what does Doug do? Running would be the same thing to do.
He reopens his umbrella instead.
Let's see. Can you describe the outside of this property to me, please?
Okay. As I said, it is like a house with an office sort of connected to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it's fairly big. You guys are kind of in the suburbs. It's not like a very rich neighborhood, but it's not poor either. It's actually kind of nice. You want just like the physical lay of the land kind of thing?
For anywhere like I could tuck myself in and hide.
Oh, okay.
Still on the property.
We will say,
If you need me to roll for looking for a place, then
yeah. Let me have you roll to see how easily you find a place. I will say, based on my roll, a place is available. Oh, I have to give it to you now. I literally rolled a 58. I have to give it to you. All right. Yeah, you see a bush you could probably kind of duck behind. In fact, we will say the entrance into this office is it's not in the center of the front of the house. It's kind of off to the side. So it wouldn't be a far distance for you to even hop around a corner and go behind a bush if you wanted to.
Beautiful. That's what Doug does. Because he still wants to listen in, but he doesn't want to get caught. So, just balancing the two in his mind, and he sees that this bush is probably good enough. Unless he, starts actively searching through. If he just does a quick look, I'm fine. So yeah, we'll hide here in this bush.
Okay. When we join the group back inside Cheryl's office, you hear another knock on her office door.
So it's basically that
Miss
Trevor?
Clapson?
I thought you were going on your lunch break, Trevor. What is it now?
I wasn't. Again, I'm sorry to interrupt when you're talking to the clients. I know you don't want me to
Spit
do
it
that,
out,
but
Trevor.
I went outside and there was a strange man leaning on the house.
A strange man leaning on the house.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I asked
Did you
him.
ask who it was?
I mean, he said he was a gardener and he worked with Carl. I told him I didn't know a Carl.
Carl isn't the gardener's name. It's Walter.
I know. That's what when he said Carl's when I came in here because he seemed kind of suspicious to me.
Right.
He had
You
like
guys
a
just have random hobos chilling outside.
Yeah.
Not in
I
this
think the big
neighborhood.
of deal.
Trevor, can you go ahead and grab me my pepper spray? Excuse me, gentlemen. Can you just look over the pamphlets? I'll be right back. I just have to deal with something really fast.
Yeah,
Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll be
yes,
right back.
I'm not worried about it.
Trevor will grab you a glass of water, too. All right, Trevor pepper spray.
Here you go, ma'am. And
Thank you.
he gets it for her in probably about 5 seconds, as if he didn't even have to think about where it was, as if this has happened before. Like he doesn't have to look for the pepper spray. We'll just say that.
All right, so Cheryl heads outside with her pepper spray now in hand.
Can I walk near the window and pull the curtain so I could watch what's about to happen?
Sure. Of course you can.
Scotty's like, finally, revenge.
Trevor
For all
would-
the chaos.
Trevor would probably be standing behind you, and he's this is probably not really anything to worry about. This is
No. It's okay, Trevor. I've been waiting for this. It's all right.
Okay. Trevor would look confused. Okay. Now, Jules, I'm sorry.
Cheryl, thank you very much.
Cheryl steps out the front door of her office. When you step outside of the front door, you don't see anybody.
Hello? Is anyone out there? She'd probably walk around a little bit. Not too far, but just examine her surroundings.
Okay.
Go over by the flowers where Trevor said that he was.
All right. Xylo, could you roll for me against your all quiet like style?
Rolling good.
Oh.
All right.
Stop it.
Well, it's still above his
It's
old.
above my skill, so it's.
It is
good.
above his skill, so it's
Oh.
not fantastic. So instead of
Right.
just saying he automatically stays quiet, I'm gonna get you to roll against. See, we didn't make a character sheet for Cheryl.
Yeah.
Boo. We'll just see.
Just roll, see if she can beat the number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can play it that way. That's probably the easiest.
it.
Oh.
All right. Yep. He's
No.
still. You don't see anything or hear anything as far as you can tell.
I got my eye on. And then she walks back in.
All right. As she comes back inside, did you find him, Miss Clapson?
I didn't see anyone, Trevor. But if you wouldn't mind, I know you like going to that park or whatever for your lunch. Would you mind staying here and making sure everything is okay? She probably hands him the pepper spray.
Yeah, of course, Miss Clapson.
Thank you, Trevor.
He definitely this one looked extra shady. He had like a
Oh,
handlebar mustache and an umbrella.
you don't think it was you know who, right?
It could
The
be
one
Mrs.
I told
Clapson.
you to worry about?
I mean, he wouldn't come here, would he?
Oh, he most certainly would if there was something that he wanted.
Well, Mrs. Clapson, I'd certainly say he'd have to be an idiot to come here himself.
She goes back in the room with Scotty and Jacob. How did you know who I was?
Oh,
Website?
yeah.
How
have,
did you
like,
find my website?
you have channel on YouTube. You make videos, right?
I don't have any channel
No.
on YouTube. I have a channel on Facebook.
Oh, that's
I
not
post all my videos on
She
Facebook.
would have a Facebook page.
Facebook, yeah. Well, I got it from my assistant, though she just.
But
told me
you
I
said
couldn't remember.
YouTube. Do either of you know anyone by the name of
yeah.
Mr. Doug Diggums?
Oh, I don't think I do. I know a lot of Duck, from my field of work, but never Duck. What do you say again? The last
Is this
name?
this problem?
Do me a
thing you got
favor.
going on?
What was that? Mitch.
No, I was just saying, like, is this the person you have problems with around here?
So, Jacob, as you say, oh no, I don't know him. I don't know what Doug
Rolling from a
Diggums.
lying.
Yeah, you're gonna roll against your lying skill.
Oh no, I don't think I ever had it that high. Okay, let's see. Oh,
Stop rolling good!
well, I guess I'm a good liar, right? I'm a good
Jacob?
liar.
Jacob looks you dead in the eye without flinching and says, I don't know what Doug Diggums. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's even so good at lying. He even fakes the kind of like confused face of like, wait, who? Like he scrunches his eyes a little bit, like, wait, Doug, I don't know who that is. And
Well,
it's
what about-
pretty believable.
What about you, Mr. Hawaiian Shirt? You know anybody named Doug?
Not apparently if he's on your bad side.
Doesn't give you a straight answer.
That's not a yes or a no.
I try to distract her and I pick up the picture of the dogs. Nice mutt you got here. No cute.
Oh, those are my
Yeah.
babies, Chamomile and Petunia. I miss them so
Chamomile and
much.
Petunia.
Yeah.
Lovely name.
My dreaded ex-husband. He stole
Oh.
them from me.
He
I hope he's taking good
stole
care of
them?
them. Yes. Those are
Wouldn't-
my babies. I took the best care of them. But after the divorce, he got the dogs. I got the company. So, or not his
Oh.
company, but my company. It was a whole situation. You're distracting me.
Okay. Yeah.
So can we get back to business?
Yes.
Or
That's what we came here. Serious business. That's what we came here for.
Right.
because I personally have some questions for you.
Yes.
Well, I guess you can ask me some questions. Like I said before, I really don't have all day, especially with some shady person chilling outside. I don't know what he's doing. But, if you want to go ahead and ask me some questions, she goes ahead and sits back down by her chair. or in her
Also,
chair.
something I want to do before we go any further. I want Doug to roll against his notice skill because I want to determine how much of this conversation in her office you
Good
can
plan, good
hear.
plan. All right, notice.
Mm-mm.
Not much. Not
Yeah.
much. I hear the voices, not the words.
Probably like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely.
You
shit.
hear her tone. You just hear the tone coming through
Yeah.
the window. Muted tone. You're trying really hard to hear them, but you're not hearing much of this conversation.
Start looking in the window as if I can like see him.
Oh, do you?
Oh yeah.
look
Okay.
at his roll above.
Oh.
Yep.
Well.
Oh,
Yep.
Still have the umbrella open apparently.
the other three of you roll against your notice skill.
Oh no.
3 of us.
Oh. Oh my god.
Nice.
Wow.
Chicken's like never seen him in my life.
Hey.
Oh, they're all like,
I don't see him
40,
outside that
170.
window.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
all
darn
focused
it.
on Cheryl, alright?
I hate that my notice skill as Jules is 40.
Yeah,
I
I don't
mean,
imagine that's
you
Cheryl,
still
I
beat
rolled a
him by
95. Right?
yeah
I'm giving
83. You
Cheryl
still beat him by
100%
43.
Of my attention.
So we are gonna say, just as you say to them, Um,
I'll go ahead and answer some questions.
yeah, just as you say that, you kind of glance over and you see a shape of a man in sunglasses with an umbrella and a handlebar mustache standing in the window. You notice it too, Scotty.
She probably immediately goes over and opens the curtains.
All right. Now I'm gonna let you decide this, Xylo, because do you think Jules would automatically know it's Doug? Or do you-
Cheryl.
I keep doing that.
Not Jules.
I'm such a bad DM. Do you think Cheryl would automatically know it's Doug, or do you think she should have to roll for it?
She's already suspecting it. It's Doug.
Okay. I figured you were going to answer that way, but I just figured I'd give you the chance.
Gotta make sure.
I just see Doug Diggums.
Yeah, Doug Diggums is standing outside your window, Cheryl.
I should have known it. She probably opens the window just so she can yell at him. Did you set this up?
Say what? I mean, you say what up?
You sent your clients over here to get help from me because you couldn't help them, didn't you?
Clients? Which clients?
The ones in my office, the Hawaiian shirt and biker man.
Doug just sees Scotty like waving. Just.
Yep. I haven't seen those two in my life.
Well, then why are you here,
Well, I'm working with the gardener. No, well, I missed you.
You know what I miss, Doug? My babies. Where are Chamomile and Petunia?
It's not chamomile and petunia. It is ketchup and mayo.
Chamomile? It's not chamomile.
It's not my fault. You don't know how to
chamomile.
spell right. All right.
It's not my fault that you named our babies after condiments.
Well, they're wiener dogs. What do you expect them to be? Ketchup and
Chamomile and Petunia.
That's not good dog name, is it?
I know for the love of everything you didn't miss me. So are you going to tell me why you're actually here, or do I need to have Trevor get me the pepper spray?
I hate to interrupt, but speaking of which, at that moment, Doug, could you roll for me against your notice skill?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy, as you're speaking to him, Trevor comes walking up from the side, sprays Doug in the face with some pepper spray. Miss Clapton, I got him!
Trevor, that was unnecessary.
I just want Scotty laughing his ass off.
Hey.
Thank you, Trevor. It's unnecessary now. That's who I was telling you about. That's Mr. Doug Diggums, my ex-husband.
I think it was pretty necessary.
Oh.
No, it was necessary, but it's okay, Trevor.
I need some milk.
And at that moment, yeah, Trevor would stop and look at you and go, wait, Mr. Diggums?
Yeah, Doug Diggums at your service. Trevor, is it? Could you get me some milk?
Yeah.
Trevor, don't you get him anything until he tells me why he's here. Then he can have some milk.
We only have vanilla flavored almond milk, but
it's almond milk. It'll be fine, Trevor.
Yeah, give me that, please, Trevor.
But don't give it to him until he tells me why he's here.
Of course, miss. Trevor goes, is Doug still outside at this point? Does he come in at any point? He's still just through the window.
Out of that, I can't see anything. Struggling outside the window.
Yeah, Trevor would sort of scurry inside, go to the refrigerator, pull out a container of almond milk, come back outside, stand next to Doug, but not give him the almond milk because
I think Cheryl would come out or would follow him back outside.
Okay.
She'd say, "Excuse me" to Jacob and
a little bit of the milk.
Scotty, and then
Just a little bit of the milk, please. Just a little bit.
Doug,
Yeah.
you better tell me why you're here, and then you can have the milk.
I already told you I miss you.
You don't miss me.
Can't you see the tears coming from my eyes?
That's because you just got shot in the face with pepper.
And sadness.
I don't think that's... No. You better tell me right now why you're at my office. Spying on me. Do you want me to call the police and get them down here too?
No.
You want me to go ahead and go through with the restraining order?
No, they're all
restraining
terrible
order?
ideas. No, it
I
didn't.
was thinking about getting a restraining order.
She never did. Never got to that point. I never had to get the restraining order on her.
I never had to get a restraining order on you because after I called the police that one time, you stopped showing up here. But now you're suddenly showing up here again. I don't understand. You need to explain the situation.
I can't explain the situation when I can't see.
You can absolutely explain the situation. Use your words, Doug Diggums. This is why we got a divorce, because your
Allergic to
communication.
the pepper. I'm allergic.
Trevor, would you mind starting to pour out the almond milk onto the
No,
ground?
don't pour the milk out. I need help.
You need help with what?
I'm in trouble.
With what? You're always in trouble.
Can I try to finger gun right into the air?
Yes, you can.
Darn it.
Yeah, you see him point to the air.
Are you is that a threat? Or you say you're gonna shoot me? I don't understand.
I'm being attacked and hunted.
By what?
Culty people who worship shadows and stuff.
Are those young men in my office part of your gang?
I've never seen them in my life.
Roll against your lying skill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, it's not as high as I wish it was. Nope.
He is,
Can't even see them right now.
Yeah, yep.
I don't know what they look like. How would I know if I've seen them?
You probably know Doug well enough that you know this is a Doug lie and he's lying.
She would know it better than anyone else.
Give him the milk, Trevor.
Yes, miss. And we see Trevor hand the milk over to Doug. He starts frantically pouring it probably over his eyes and face. And that is where we're going to take our break.
One thing I want to say before we go on break.
Mm-hmm.
As Doug's pouring it in his eyes, I just shout out the window, Albatross!
Perfect. That is where we take our break. Oh, man. Okay, can I just say, we're not done with this episode, but this is going better than I could have ever hoped for.
Exactly as I was hoping for.
Mm-hmm. It ain't over yet, chat, but can we get a premature clap in chat for how wonderful Kayla is role-playing Cheryl? It's so good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love it.
Up to Trevor as well.
Glorious.
I'm so glad you did that. I was hoping to bait him into it, Mav, and you just did it.
No, that was beautiful. The second you said you were...
Yeah, I mean, it was also Kayla set me up for it too, because she was just like, I want you to stay here and watch.
There was no way this first half of the episode would go through without Doug getting pepper sprayed. So
yeah,
I was trying to think of a weapon she would have, because she's not gonna have like a gun or something, but she definitely would have something. So pepper spray.
Uh-huh.
And I love the way it played out too, because she went out, didn't find him, so then the audience is like, "Oh, we're not gonna get him pepper sprayed. Oh no, we got him pepper sprayed. Don't worry,
The
chat."
second you made me roll, I knew. It's great.
It was beautiful.
Well,
It was a fun episode. But yeah,
Very much so.
with that, we are going to take a quick break. Go get yourself a drink, a snack, stretch your legs, even if you don't get either one of those things, because it's good for you to stand up every once in a while if you're sitting at a computer chair all day. Go to the bathroom, cough, and
we'll
wash
see
your
you all
hands.
in, just a moment, yeah. Awakening will return right after Mev gains his lungs. See you.
Maybe. If we
you
don't come back, Mev died.
I died.
Oh no.
I'm getting
See you
possessed by. Yeah.
10 minutes.
If you don't do any of those things, enjoy some fan art from all of you wonderful people. You guys have been drawing us tons of fan art, and it is awesome. So thank you very much again, you guys, for all the fan art. Keep it coming, and we will see you guys in a couple of minutes.
Come here, Tess.
Warning.
Come here.
The following story
Wrong
takes
thing.
place in the
Wrong
horror
thing.
Ah.
So, you're telling me that a group of you are being, I guess, hunted down by a demon?
Yes, that's precisely what we're saying.
Why on earth does this demon have any interest in y'all?
Well, that's the difficult problem now, isn't it? Apparently,
I don't need the sass, Doug. Thank you.
it's not sass if it's just me trying to explain something to you like a reasonable human being.
You're not being reasonable. Let's think back to about 10 minutes ago when you were looking through my window in my bushes. Anyways, continue.
Well, we theorize that it has something to do with us three and a friend of ours being pretty important to this demon or whatever this whole situation is.
Why would you be important to a demon?
It all comes back to the special sleeping power stuff we talked about, how all of us
Right.
always fall asleep at the same time. Well, then we enter the same dream world at the same time, hang out together, have a good time together, like a normal group of friends would. And,
Right.
Also.
All right, Doug, I just have one question for you.
What's
What
your
are you
question?
taking?
Excuse me?
What are you taking? You
I'm
come to
taking
my
offense to you suggesting this such a sort of thing.
You come to my office telling me that you have superpowers now and you've been dreaming with a couple of buddies of yours and you
I have finger guns, I just can't prove it all the time.
clearly. Listen, your buddy came in with a picture of a sacrifice. I don't know what type of stuff y'all are getting into. I don't want any part of this.
We need help.
Clearly. Do you want me to call your brother?
No, he sort of knows the gist of it.
Should me and Jacob try anything?
Try what?
I mean, maybe you want to talk to us,
I'd much rather talk to the likings of you instead of Mr.
Well, that's what we were trying to do until you had your
Until
minion
you-
come out here and pepper spray me.
Listen, Trevor is a qualified employee, unlike yourself. At least he wasn't looking through my window and spying on me.
But I'm
You
just
know, I
trying to
might
look
just
after my friends when they're in the company of such a you.
Oh, your friends that you've never seen in your life?
I was pepper sprayed at the time. I couldn't think straight.
Right. Anyways, you with the blue hair,
It's actually black right now.
black
Yes.
hair.
No, you don't see it. I was just trying to tuck it in. no, I'm not a wig. It's like sprayed. Gosh, is it coming off?
No, you're fine.
It's black, okay?
I see. What? You're seconding everything that he's saying right now.
Yes.
Why?
It's-
Did
because
he
it's-
pay you or something? He doesn't have
No,
that
he
much
did
money.
not pay you. If anyone, I will be the one paying. All right. I have been the one. I mean, you make a lot of money as a biker, right? It's a good business to get.
Right.
You don't need to keep the whole biker.
Didn't you say before that you were a photographer biker?
Okay, fine.
Also, I'm pretty sure
photographer.
biker isn't like a job you get paid for. I think it's more of a hobby.
What? People make money out of that, right?
I mean, maybe
No.
you could take pictures of you and your biker gang and put it on Instagram, get some sort of brand deals. I don't know.
Yes, exactly. Duck knows. Duck gets me.
Whatever. Do you have any proof of what he's saying? Do you have
Well-
any proof of this demon?
Well, we have experienced the demon. Very close proximity. When
Right.
we're in a dream world.
Right. In the dream world.
Yes. He doesn't want us dead. He likes our fear.
Sounds
Um,
like a demon. Did you Google that?
No, I mean I don't have time for Google. All right.
Did you
I'm a
read it on my website?
I wish I did. What's your website again? I would love to. Read
Yeah,
about
because
it.
you would know clearly. Clearly I'm not getting anything from him. You tell me. Why should I help you? Why should I believe you?
Could I try using a power?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna try and freeze Doug.
Oh, she's gonna love
I
it.
hope it works.
I so hope it works too. This would be so great if it does.
Oh, it better work.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
I don't even have to look. It works. So,
What do I see?
as you ask that, Cheryl, would we say probably Scotty doesn't even I think a funny way for this to play out would be Scotty doesn't even answer you. Doug just starts to talk again, and Scotty looks over at Doug and he suddenly freezes in place.
Now, does he look just like he does now? Like, or is there something around him that would like actually like show that this is magic or power?
No, he would look like he looks right now. There wouldn't be any. He wouldn't kind of have any aura or anything like that.
That's hilarious, Doug. You can stop it now.
Are you maintaining this, Mitch? Because you're the one who
Yeah.
actually decides how long he stays frozen.
Yeah. Go ahead, go poke him.
What's
something
wrong
to
with
him.
him? Right. I guess she stands up and like touches him on the shoulder.
Yeah, he is super stiff. Like, I don't know if Cheryl
would he
would
have
never.
a heartbeat if he's frozen?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That is a good question. We will say
Not-
because it's almost like a time freezing thing, and we would say no, he wouldn't. He does not have any sort of pulse or any sort of heartbeat. He's not breathing, it would seem. He's just completely frozen in time.
See, this is real.
Did you just do that?
Yep.
Did I? Yeah, he sure did. It's his power.
Right.
Awakened.
So what you're all saying is real.
Yes.
I mean,
we've
he
been-
has no pulse right now and isn't moving, so unless he can just do that on command, I'd say it's pretty real.
You know, if he could do that on command, or if I had the ability to do that, we might have not gotten divorced.
Oh,
Doug can hear all of this, by the way, just so chat knows. That's not what-
Carol probably goes and sits back down.
Mm-hmm. At what point do you let him go, Scotty? Or are you still holding them in place?
No, I'm holding it out for the moment. Get
Yeah,
some
so
peace
you
and
would
quiet.
notice as Scotty is responding to you, he is not looking at you when he's talking. He is
just staring at-
he's keeping his gaze on Doug.
She's probably like just eyeing them both, and just trying to figure out what like is exactly is going on.
It is. Yeah. Exactly what you're thinking right now. This is all real.
This seems
Cheryl.
like some serious stuff. And you're
Without
telling
power.
me that he was trying to bang or
Yeah,
whatever.
But,
He can
out of
actually do
everyone-
that?
Yeah, he
Occasionally.
can, but his, the chance of success rate has been pretty low. I feel like,
Right.
but he can't do that. Sometimes.
What else can you do?
Well, I can fly. I can kind of temporarily, also freeze people, but with my camera, that kind of thing.
Interesting. And you're just like freezing doing
Well,
that?
He has so much more.
Oh.
Besides freezing in people in place, I'm able to jump into shadows, and
Jump
I can
into
use my
shadows.
blood as a weapon.
Yes, he sure did.
Did you have anything to do with the sacrifice picture?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. And what else can Doug do, or is that it? Because I wouldn't be very surprised.
What can Duck do, Scott?
Sure, that's it.
Not surprised. What about your friend? You mentioned that there was a fourth of you.
Yes. She can do a lot of like memory.
Memories.
Oh, is she?
Right.
Yes,
And it's a she. And she's willingly hanging out with the likings of you three.
I don't know about willingly for Doug,
Not all
but
three. Yeah,
oh, she
I'm
can't
sure
stand up. Oh man, I would probably get along with her. Anyways,
Maybe.
You still holding it, Scotty?
I'm probably gonna let go in a sec.
Okay, yeah, just let you know, Xylo's committing right now, I just want to say.
well, I guess if what you guys are saying is completely true, I suppose I could lend y'all a hand.
And then
Thank
at that
you.
moment, I let go.
You think that? Oh,
Welcome back to the conversation.
yep.
See, that's all you had to do to convince me. I don't know why you had to go on with your yapper and yapping all the time. You just always think you're right, and you always have something to say. Maybe if you would say less.
What I do
help.
happen to usually
He
be
didn't.
right.
He didn't say any words, and
Everything I
look
had
here.
said,
Look,
I
we're
was
already back,
right,
and we're
and then
helping each other, and then
It's
but
really
you had to
you
go
that's
on
the
and
one
on and
that's,
on, and I don't know
only
exactly.
deciding to believe it when there's no actual.
Well,
evidence
I,
of it.
you know, I just had to believe it when there's actual evidence in front of my eyes. Maybe that's why I actually get clients and get
If
paid
you just
instead of
believe
you
people
just
once in a
believing
while and
every
took their
shit
word
Bob
for things,
Francis
and
coming
thought
into
about their
your
feelings rather than just the bottom line. I
Oh,
know
no
that
one
may
has
be-
any feelings. You don't have any feelings. If you had
I
any
sure
feelings,
do
you wouldn't
have
have
feelings.
taken petunia and chamomile
They
from
are
me.
not petunia
I'm
and chamomile.
loving
They
this.
are ketchup and mayo.
This is
Can you
great.
freeze him again?
Oh, don't you freeze me
You know
again,
what,
Scott.
I know some people work in reality TV. I think they would like to make a show for you too. Will be great.
Tell them to contact my manager. Anyways,
No.
listen, I could have a great TV show, The Spectre and Spectre. It can be all about my ghost hunting adventures.
I'm pretty sure his implication was that it would be the two of us on a TV show, and I don't think that's.
Why?
Yeah.
No one wants to look at your face.
You were the one who all of a sudden was talking to get your manager involved in this idea and whatnot.
Well, I didn't say you were going to be involved. God forbid I'd work with you on anything ever again.
See,
which I
here
guess
you go again. If you just, took in what he was suggesting and listened to him rather than just, taking in the exact words he had to say, it was very obvious that he was insinuating that the both of us would be on said reality TV show.
I don't think I can help y'all anymore.
Fine. We don't want your help.
How do you freeze him?
All right, get out of my office.
We will.
Wait, do you try to freeze him, Jacob?
No. Oh, I mean, I can. I was just asking Scotty to do it again.
Oh, okay. You were saying
I
to
can
Scotty.
also do it.
I could try it again.
It's up to you. I was just saying. I was
Sure,
just
why
saying.
Look, how about you all sort this out? I'm going to go hang out with my dogs.
You brought the dogs?
Of course, we're being hunted by evil
Why
cultists.
didn't
I'm
you
not
just
going to leave
say
them in
so?
some spot.
Let me see my babies.
Agree to help us and I'll let you see my babies.
Fine, I'll let
Yeah.
my baby.
My babies.
My baby.
Well, technically our babies, but I don't want to.
Fine, whatever, compromise. Let me see the babies
Fine.
and I'll help you.
Fine, I'll be right back.
Bring them in here. All right. So, two of you.
Yeah.
You're hunting a demon, or you're what are you wanting to do with this demon?
We want it to be
Contained.
contained. Yes.
So you want to trap it.
Trap it forever.
All right. Well, it's a little complicated,
Okay.
but basically, in order to trap a demon, number one, are you gonna write this down?
I've got my phone. I'm gonna drop
Gotcha.
it down. Yes.
Number one, you need some sort of item to tether it to, whether it be a jewelry, maybe a painting, a photograph. Either way, it's got to be very personal to whoever is trying to trap this demon, all right? It's got to be super
Okay.
personal, and it can be any item for the most part. Jewelry, painting, photograph, whatever. Something of
Right.
importance.
Mhm.
And then the second part is where it gets a little bit trickier. You showed me that picture of the bloody sacrifice or whatever.
Yeah.
Usually there's some sort of ritual involved,
A
but
ritual.
you gotta say some sort of like jibbity bye, you've ever witnessed a ritual. It's usually in Latin. Do either of you speak Latin?
No, but I can find someone that can.
Well, I don't know that you want to get more people involved. See,
Sure.
the more people involved, the bigger of a risk, because you got
Yeah.
the demon. It can take, advantage of people or whatever. But Doug,
Maybe Doug knows.
Doug is
He's
incompetent with most of his work, but he might be able to figure something. Oh, welcome back to the conversation. Where are my babies?
They're right here.
Oh, chamomile and petunia.
Catch me, Mayo. Don't let her call you that.
So
Don't let her
much.
call you that.
I missed my baby. Anyways, Doug, I just got done explaining to them. Oh, hello, chamomile, oh, petunia.
Yeah, they're really happy to see you, Cheryl.
I like to picture her just going back in her chair, both of them just sitting on her lap. She's just petting them.
I think she should roll for it.
I want to see if they
love
like her.
They need to love her.
More than they love Doug.
Reroll. Oh no.
Oh no! It's not meant to be.
Her in a heart.
As the dog is sitting on your lap, it's looking at you kind of funny, and it just starts to sort of like.
What's
it's
that
gra-
all about? What did you do to the baby?
It's okay, Mayo. It's okay.
Chamomile. Anyways, Doug, I just got done explaining to them how to trap a demon, because I assume that's what you want to do.
Yeah, you tell them about the whole tethering process and the whatnot.
You gotta tether it to.
Yeah.
It's very important, Doug. You should know this.
Yeah, item of significance, blah, blah, blah.
A very personal item, not only of significance. It's got to be very personal. It can be jewelry, painting, photographs, something important. And then you got to do some sort of ritual, usually in Latin or whatever language, but probably Latin. Do you know Latin, Doug? Do you remember your training?
I know some Latin.
Well, some Latin, Doug, might not cut it. Now, if you need to hire me, like I said before, a $300 deposit. And
You're
then,
charging $300 for a deposit now?
listen,
It's just a deposit.
we get a lot of business compared to what your little doohickey, I guess,
Ghost adjuster.
if you want to call it a bit. Ghost, you're still going with that name, Ghost Adjusters? Isn't there
well-
only one of you?
Then we took the S off. I took
Right.
the S off.
I bet you're still using those crummy old business cards.
No.
Let me see one of your business cards then.
I ran out. Too much business.
Right. So too much business, you shouldn't have a problem paying that $300 deposit if you want me to take care of your demon.
We can easily pay the money. That's not an option. It's just, it's not a problem. It's just, how do we know you can really take care of this thing? This ain't just your ordinary everyday demon.
I've never met a ghost that I couldn't take care of. I'd never met a demon I couldn't take care of aside from you.
No. Don't go there. You're the one that had the demon inside you.
Did he ever tell you that he thought that I was possessed by a demon?
You were possessed by a demon.
You're possessed by something.
Speaking of demon possessions, would your steps perhaps work on demons inside of people?
Oh, you're talking about possession?
Correct.
Well, not exactly those steps. I mean, it's quite different actually, because you want to go through, other steps. You basically, it's kind of similar. You got a little bit of a ritual. It's what we call an exorcism. It's typically done by a priest. I could technically probably do it, but you have better luck when you have someone of faith or someone holy take care of that for you. I do have
Why I got ordained.
I do have a person that I work very closely with. He's very reputable, very good at what he does. He's actually a local pastor. He could probably hook you up if that's something that you're looking for.
Do you have a name?
Yes. Let me just write it down for you. I can give you his phone number as well.
Thank you.
Of course. There you are. Yeah, feel free to contact him. As long as it's not on a Sunday, because of course he has mass at church or whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, do you guys have any idea how you're wanting to trap this demon? What do you think you're gonna use? Who's gonna do the trapping?
I
haven't figured
suppose
it out yet.
Probably me.
but Probably, yeah.
Well, the only thing personal to you, Doug, is your car and the dogs. So I don't know if you'd be the best fit for this. If I'm gonna be
I
honest,
am not trapping a demon inside Mayo.
you better not trap a demon inside Mayo.
Not my
Yeah.
intention, nor my car.
Right.
This is my demon
The car's
car.
not too bad.
Nor Franklin.
I
Oh,
can
you
probably
still
get you a
have
new
that
car.
stinking turtle?
Why would I not have Franklin?
Well,
So,
I don't know.
so the turtle's thinking, but the dogs are your babies.
Well, the dogs are babies. A turtle, on the other hand, if you cleaned its tank every once in a while, maybe I'd actually like it. But
Joke's on you, it hasn't lived in a tank in a week and a half.
where is it lit? Okay, never mind. I don't care. It's not in my house. I don't care. Regardless.
as you say that, does Franklin come crawling out of your bag or anything like
Oh,
that?
Yep. Sorry you had to hear that, Franklin.
Are you joking? You have the turtle in my office right now?
Well, I'm not going to leave him alone in the car without catching mail.
Why are you driving around with a turtle in your car?
I can't go home. There are people hunting me for my life.
So you're all stuck together?
Yes.
What about your
Sadly.
other friends? Why? Where are they?
She's kind of all tough like, so she literally works at the police department.
Yes.
Right. I feel bad for her that she's stuck with the likes of you. Anyways, is there anything else I can help y'all with, or do you want anything else from me? Do you want me to get this demon? Are you guys gonna take care of the demon? I've given you all the information that you need. Or so I think. Do you have any more questions?
I don't think you can hop into our world, so probably not.
Yeah, demons not
Yeah.
exactly in this world most of the time.
Like the dream
Right.
world.
So now you need to find something in this dream world of yours, tether it to it, and perform a ritual.
Needs to be important to the demon or important to us?
No, it needs to be important. Doug, I swear to God. It needs to be important to the person that's trying to trap it.
Well, that's what I thought. It's just what you said was a little misleading.
I don't think what I said was misleading. You know what was
I think
misleading?
it was slightly misleading.
You know what was misleading? Your vows.
Yikes.
Maybe I meant them at the time. What about yours?
Doubt it. I did mean mine. But you know, when someone
Mhm.
has all these issues, calls me crazy, and says that I'm possessed by a demon,
You
know?
were possessed by a demon. So.
regardless. How can you take in a personal item into this dream world? What personal
Yes.
items do you have?
A lot of personal items. We seem to be able to take them into the world. So
Something of importance.
Yeah, we can take something.
I don't even know if I have anything personal to me anymore.
I mean, I got my cool
Wait.
knife. I still got this. I got, my usual materials. I got my lucky bag.
If you guys actually want to trap this thing, have anyone do it other than him.
And real quick, roll for me, Scotty. Sorry to interrupt.
Demon attack. Demon attack.
attack.
Oh.
Okay. So it's not really accompanied by any sort of overwhelming feeling or anything like that, but just when you hear Cheryl say the words like something important, that dagger you found pops into your head.
Jules still have that dagger?
Yeah, Jules does still have the dagger.
I need that dagger back.
Is that the police? So have fun.
Is Scotty saying this out loud, or is he just kind of thinking to himself?
He's like mumbling under his breath.
Yeah, so basically, as I said, it's not really anything too crazy. It's not like you're not Frodo craving the ring, but you
Foaming
are.
at the mouth.
Yeah, but when she says an important item, that's the first thing that pops in your head.
Dagger.
So
All right, well.
yeah.
Is there anything else y'all need from me?
I suppose not.
I think we're good for now.
If we could take you into the dream world, then sure, that would probably be helpful. You're not terrible at what you do, but
I'm fantastic at what I do. Thank you very much.
If only that could work, honestly.
Have y'all tried it?
No, we have not actually. We
not
tried taking it out of
specifically.
people.
It's just normally when it's involved, we're all running or fleeing for our lives.
Yeah, I have no interest in getting involved in that. Didn't you all mention a cult before too? Yeah, with that picture, no. That's
Jonathan
about it. As much information as I can probably give you without getting directly involved.
Yeah, you probably don't want to get involved. You don't want that in your life.
Yep.
Miss Clapson, can I? I'm
Yeah,
sorry
yes,
to interrupt.
Trevor. Come in, Trevor.
Can I
Get out, Trevor.
can I
Not
take
the danger minion?
can I take my lunch break now? I kind of skipped
I'm
the.
so sorry, Trevor. I forgot that you were taking the. Yes, you may go take your lunch break. I can handle these. 2 gentlemen and a dimwit.
Okay, miss. Sorry again, Mr. Diggums.
Don't apologize, Trevor. He deserves it.
Thank you, treasure.
Oh yes, I'm sorry for apologizing, Miss Clapson. And walks
Now,
out
don't
of the
you
door.
Don't you apologize for
You
apologizing.
pay him, Mr. Diggums? I don't think so. Don't tell my employees what to do.
Mhm.
Great employee.
Have a good lunch break.
Look, Trevor, you ever need to find work? Here, let me get you my card. Just call me. If she ever throws you into the wind.
Out of business
Oh,
card.
would you look at that? I'm not.
I would like to try and snatch it from Doug's hands.
Okay. Roll for
Back 62s.
back to back every
Oh,
session.
she snatched it.
Yeah, she's
Can
she's
I reroll
rich.
since I went back to back?
Yes.
Reroll?
Mhm.
All right, take it.
Yeah, she's too quick for you.
Ghost adjuster with the S scratch lined out. Are you serious, Doug?
Very serious.
Does this still have my name on it scratched out?
No.
That's it.
Yes.
You're lucky I don't sue you for defamation being associated with
It's crossed out.
Right. Anyways, is that all I can do you for?
Hopefully.
Yeah, for now. It was lovely. Honestly.
It was lovely meeting the two of you for the most.
Yeah, you're so helpful.
Next time, just tell me, be honest. You know, that's
Yeah,
part of the
yeah,
reason our marriage didn't work out, is someone had a little bit of a dishonest mouth, all I'm saying.
Yes, they certainly did.
Yeah, they did.
They sure did.
They sure did.
What I suggest, ex-married couple therapy. I have
Oh,
no
I want nothing to do with him after today. Don't you be coming back here trying to dress up as my florist or my whatever, dropping off pizzas again. It's weird, Doug.
That was supposed to be an anniversary surprise.
After we got divorced.
Thought it might be nice to come visit again.
Normal people don't give anniversary surprises to their ex-wife.
Worth a shot.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah,
nice
get them.
meeting you.
If we all
It's
die,
nice
it's your fault.
meeting-
Feel guilty.
It was
Or,
nice meeting Trevor.
Yes, I'll
Yeah.
bid Trevor goodbye for you.
Yeah. He should get a raise. You know, he's really good, Trevor.
Trevor is very good. He's a great assistant.
Yeah.
Is this all you have working here, or just you two, or?
Oh no, I have a team. Like I said, I got the pastor. I got some people that go out on, huntings with me. But this is all that we have currently in the office today.
Uh-huh.
But no, we have a couple other people, a couple other gentlemen, a couple other trainees still in the process of working. There's actually people who come and they want to volunteer because we're so reputable in this area. We have so many good reviews. You should check out our Yelp page. Doug, is there something that you want to say?
What? Sorry, allergies.
Right.
Hey, alright, well, this has been
Yeah, Emil, it was so nice seeing you two.
alright, this has
Ketchup,
been
mayo. We out.
This has been exciting. This has been an experience.
Right.
Oh yeah.
An experience it has been. You're correct.
Mm-hmm. Well, definitely, if I need more, we'll come back here. Good
Right.
service here. Yeah, I will. Yeah, and I will. I
Yep.
still got the check. I will get
yeah,
assistance down for your service.
Oh, don't worry about the check or whatever. As long as
Alright.
I'm not getting involved with any blood or any of that on the house this time. Just to try and make sure your buddy here, my ex-husband, doesn't come back.
It will
If
do.
you two need anything, you just give Mrs. Clapson a call. Miss Clapson.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Gotcha. Well, we should get going. Yeah. So,
Yep. We're right there.
all right. See you soon. Hopefully not too soon.
Hopefully, never again. Goodbye.
Yeah. Right. Solid. Yeah. Bye. So we just-
Okay. We see the three gentlemen walk out of Cheryl Clapson's office. They walk and they start heading towards Doug's car. I take it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Are you carrying
Sure.
both dogs?
Probably just hoping that they follow.
Yeah. Are they
They
are
seem
they
to be well behaved.
yeah, are they good puppers? Do they follow along without a leash?
Yeah, and if they didn't, we would have known this a week ago. So
Oh yeah, fair point.
Oh yeah.
they might like poke around a little bit, but eventually come back. So, see, told you, gentlemen,
I'm.
kind of the worst.
I mean, it's
I mean,
not
besides the
too-
arguing, it was pretty nice.
Yeah, it was entertaining. Really.
It was
I mean
very
what I said
entertaining.
when I said that.
Mhm.
She should be on a show. I mean it.
To be honest, ever since this all started, I think today was probably my favorite day.
I
I
like
bet
it.
it was.
This is some popcorn. That's all.
Well, I mean, at least that's over with. Don't have to worry about that no more. And now there's the other demon stuff to take care of.
Yep. We need to find.
So,
something.
what's our next move now?
I mean,
Probably gotta get back in touch with Jules. Luckily, she didn't have to see
Yeah.
any of that.
share her the information that we got, and then we figure
Mhm.
out a solid plan with what we got.
Indeed. Take a nap, contain a
Yes.
demon, but isn't this
Mhm.
demon supposed to be one of the most powerful wounds that? And like in a dream world, I'm sure it's not any easier.
Oh, it's definitely not gonna be easy, but
Hmm.
got this. We have the four of us.
I think I'm brewing up a plan in my
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
little couple things that might be helpful if everyone's up to it. But I suppose we should wait until we got Jules back
Yeah.
around with us.
I'm sure we're up for anything. So, but let's just wait for Jules. Let's just get back and suck.
Sounds pretty reasonable. Till then, you guys want to head to the diner, get some food?
Is there
Water
only
park,
that
maybe?
one night? Water park sounds fun. I love water park. Can we go to water park?
No, I don't think we should go to a water park right now.
Yeah. maybe
Although-
after celebration.
Hear me out. If we're
Uh.
trying to hide from these cultists, don't you think the last place they think to find us would be a
You know
water
what?
park?
That's a great point.
We do
I
need to
feel
find
like
a new place to lay low and sleep.
and then water park has when they open, there's a lot of people, and
Mhm.
it's harder
When they're
for them to-
closed, no one knows what's in there.
So we're going to
Yeah.
a water park in the middle of the cold. Nice.
Exactly. You know, it should be shut down or something.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
maybe
be any
they're afraid of
security
water,
waiting there. We should be able to
and then
sneak right in.
We can sneak in. Yeah.
We just go into one of the changing areas or something, set up camp, shut the doors. We're hidden.
Yeah. You know what? I love this plan. I like.
It's
the
not a
sound of it.
terrible plan.
I
But
like it. I mean,
you know, there's a
yeah.
group here, normally a group of 4, so we'll make sure everyone knows it. And if anyone has any better ideas of a good hiding spot for the night, then by all means.
Can we
Yeah.
say at this point Jules
like-
calls them?
Yeah, I was gonna say at this point, are you guys still in? Did you get in the car yet?
Yeah, we're probably in the car.
Did you pull
Yeah,
away
before.
yet?
I think we're
What do you boys think?
just talking before we drive, I guess.
Yeah, before you
Yeah.
pull away.
I think we're pulling away at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, as you do, I think is Doug the only one whose number you have, Jules?
I think
You would
so.
actually maybe have everybody's number, right?
I don't have a phone.
Yeah.
I think
Fair.
she'd probably call Doug anyway.
Okay. So yeah, just at that moment, do I have this? I used to have a sound effect for a phone. No, I don't. I got rid of that sound
Ghost
effect.
adjuster. Ghost adjuster.
It was just like a vibration, like a phone vibration. But your phone rings. And you would probably recognize it as Jules' number.
Texting and driving. It's dangerous.
Hello.
Hey, Doug.
Let me set your speaker. It's Jules.
Hey.
Hi.
Just finished up here at the police station. I guess I'm good to meet up whenever you guys are, and I think I have an interesting lead.
Oh.
Hmm.
That's good. We also have something really
Hey, you
big.
missed our adventure.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you guys do?
Nothing much happened. We just managed to get a little bit more information
Great.
from a resident expert.
Resident
Yes.
expert. Right.
We'll
Well-
explain
Yeah.
when we meet up.
Yeah. You will love the story.
Yeah, speaking of, did you guys want to meet up anywhere?
Yeah,
actually
we could.
just talk about a spot.
Yeah, there's a potential idea about where we could stay.
And?
Might want to get food first. Diner's still open, but then again, they've seen us at the diner like 6 times. Might be the worst place to go.
True.
Yeah.
Is there any coffee shop or something we can meet up at? Or
I suppose so.
Is anybody here, like, is any character a pretty big coffee drinker? Would any of you
Jules.
drink?
100%.
Yeah.
So even though
I mean,
you
I
asked
mean, I
that
drink
question,
tea, so
as you asked that question, you thought to yourself, like, oh wait, of course there is. I know the perfect place. Because Jules probably knows some of the coffee spots around town.
Actually, I have my little favorite place that I go to every morning if we want to meet there.
Is it the Beans Knees?
Sure is.
Ah, one of my favorites as well. Meet you there in 10.
Or really? Oh, okay. Yeah. See you in 10.
Okay. Now, I didn't want to interrupt the conversation, but the one thing I will say is as we saw Doug's car pull away from Cheryl's residence, we saw a white van pull up in front of Cheryl's residence, maybe about 3 minutes after they left.
uh-oh.
It's okay, it's just the gardening team.
Mm-hmm.
Just a gardener Walter.
Just Walt. It's just Walt.
Just Walter.
So, you guys all meet up at the diner. No, at the coffee place, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The Beans Knees.
The Beans Knees. Does anybody wanna take the lead on describing this place? Is it a hipster coffee place?
Oh yeah, it is. It's all vintage,
Absolutely.
like it's all wood panels
Got the
everywhere and
record
whatnot.
player going. With some-
This is a
Yeah,
Scotty
record
type of
player
place.
going, yeah. The dude behind the counter has those, like, gauges in his ears, so they're, like, big, huge piercings. There's a bulletin board near the front door that just tons of, like, my band is looking for a bass player flyers on there and stuff like that. Or, like, come to our Ultimate Frisbee League meeting on Saturday in the
Karaoke
park.
night Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Not that it matters, but just to throw some chance into it. Everybody roll. Let's see who got there first. It pretty much comes down to if Kayla rolls better than you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you guys get there first, I'd say. Yeah, definitely with
Scotty
Mitchell.
navigates.
Scotty navigates there.
navigator.
They, yeah, you guys get there, first. We'll say, not for any particular reason. You didn't drive fast. You were probably just a little bit closer than where Jules was.
Just near my house.
Yeah, so, what does everybody order at the coffee place? Do you order anything?
Mozzarella sticks.
No, no,
They do not have
Dude behind the counter is just
Definitely
like,
don't sell that.
not.
those aren't vegan. We only serve vegan food here.
Thank God.
Could I get a vegan mocha cappuccino?
Ew.
Absolutely.
I don't know what a non-vegan mocha cappuccino.
Yeah, I don't know what would be in it either. I think it would just be a matter of the type of milk they use, I'm guessing.
Do you guys sell tea?
Oh yeah, dude. We got this new oolong tea in last week. It is so good, bro.
Oh,
Sure, I'll have that then.
Yeah, this dude is super excited to make you tea. He's like so into it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, right away, man. Yeah. Well, what about you, guy? And he points to Jacob.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you seem very excited with, the tea. So I suppose I can drink some tea as well. Whatever you got.
Second tea for the dude.
Yeah.
Got it. Awesome.
Surprise me. Whatever tea you got.
And he starts making some tea. He's making Doug a mocha, whatever he just said.
Vegan mocha.
Vegan mocha cappuccino.
And I guess we'll say that the three of them are still standing at the counter as Miss Jules walks into the front door.
Hey,
Hey.
probably
Good to
go
see
up
you.
and get ready to order as well. Good to see you
I
guys.
feel like she would react to us still wearing these costumes.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
See the
yeah,
costumes.
when you walk in,
Uh,
I don't need to describe it. You know what they look like.
did I miss a party, or
It was
Oh, you
great.
sure
about
did.
do I need to go get changed? Or
I would
I
like
think
to-
it'd be a good idea. Look, we decided to put on disguises so the people following us wouldn't know a thing.
I guess that's not a terrible idea. I guess let me at least get my coffee first.
Yeah.
Apparently, a vegan mocha cappuccino is just black coffee.
Well, no, I mean like a mocha cappuccino.
I think the chocolate in there would be fine, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Vegan chocolate.
It has to be vegan chocolate, yeah, because most chocolate is dairy.
Yeah,
But
and
then
then
soy milk or oat milk or something.
yeah, soy milk or
I
some
just
sort of
think it's black
non-dairy
coffee.
milk.
Cappuccinos usually have some sort of dairy in them, so it would
Yeah.
black
Mhm.
coffee.
Although I like to think it's just black coffee ordered in
That
a
would
very fancy way.
that would
Let's just say it's that anyway. Even though it's not accurate, it's just kind of funnier that way.
makes you a black coffee.
So everybody gets their coffees. I guess you guys all find a seat, correct?
Say what I was gonna order.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Coffee, we know.
What?
What does Jules get from here?
No, see, Jules is going to get what I mostly order: a caramel macchiato with an extra shot, and then either almond or soy milk, depending on what they have.
Okay. They have both. Does she usually get this from here?
I think she'd normally get probably black coffee or something in the morning, or no, she'd probably get some sort of espresso drink.
I was basically determining whether or not the dude would know you because
Yeah.
you're regular and be like, regular? You want the regular?
I'd say that was my original plan, is just asking for the usual, but because it's later in the day, I don't think it'd be the same person. So
Oh yeah, true. Fair. Okay, so you get your caramel thing.
Yup.
Kayla
Coffee speak.
just got silent for me. Talk, Kayla.
Hello?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
you're back. That was weird.
Macchiato.
You're like cutting out for me sometimes. It's
Oh.
all right. We good. I think it's better.
We don't believe in the word macchiato anyway.
It's true. So everybody gets their caffeinated beverage, and I'm assuming, where's my second die? We're gonna say 100. This place is super crowded, and it's hard to find a seat where you can get some privacy. And 1 is empty, and we will kind of gauge how easy it is for you to. 37. We'll say it's a little less than half full, so it's probably not too difficult for you guys to find a quiet table in the back where you can have some privacy and nobody will likely overhear your conversations about freaking demons and stuff.
It's alright, there's probably people here talking about their Dungeons & Dragons games.
That's true. Yeah. One of you could just be talking about the novel you've been working on for like the past 3 months.
Yep.
I'm working on my
What's up?
novel. All right, yeah, so you all sit down. Is it time to start? I guess I'll let you guys decide how much information you reveal to each other.
So we have a plan to contain the demon.
All right.
You know, little more than we had before. We're going to tether it to an item, contain it inside item, and then poof, problem solved.
Important item.
So we just tether. How do we tether it to an item?
The person that is capturing the ghost has to, tether to an item that is very personal.
Okay.
And very important.
All right. So tether to, but how?
Ritual. There has to be a ritual. Through a ritual, like some sort of like
Right.
not blood ritual, but not exactly blood, but like I don't know what kind of ritual. That has to be someone doesn't know how to speak Latin, which is
True.
Hopefully Doc could cover that.
Sure. I've seen a
Okay.
few videos on YouTube. I think I know.
Yeah, in the video. Okay, yeah, good.
And you're sure that this is going to work?
Absolutely not.
We don't know. It's a way,
Mhm.
We don't know
I-
nothing.
Well,
about-
I'm trying to understand here. You did say that you got this information from a professional, or what did you say over the phone?
The source.
That's not what you said. You said a professional, so I was assuming that it would be accurate information. But now you're
It's
doubting.
accurate.
I hate to interrupt this conversation, but really quick roll for me, Jules. Okay.
My rules today are not good.
Nope.
Welcome to the Scotty rules.
That's all I had to say. Nothing happened.
Mhm.
All right. Well, at least we have something to try now, I suppose. As far as the information I got, I shouldn't be probably saying this in a public place, but so I'm investigating the disappearance of,
Yeah.
what's his name?
L Dog.
Lenny.
Yeah, yeah.
Dog.
He's not a character. She should know his name. I was investigating the disappearance of Lenny, and something came across my mind. He was investigating the cult, right?
Right.
Right.
But Lenny typically works for people, so it could be. I mean, he could have been doing the investigating for himself, but I highly, highly doubt it. It's most likely that he was hired to investigate the cult. And I feel like if
Oh.
we figure out who hired him, we might be able to, I guess, get more information.
All right. Okay.
I have his
Personal stuff.
I have his
Wait.
notebook with all of his
Okay.
appointments. I really couldn't make anything out of it, but if you guys
What do you
want to take a
mean?
look, see if you recognize
Sure.
any names, I don't know.
Okay.
Might be someone we know if we're all,
Pretty
guess-
lucky.
Right.
You never know.
yeah, if we're all involved in this.
True. Maybe that's one of the things that kind of unites us all.
Could be.
All right.
Yeah. On top of that, we got a number of a local holy man that might be able to help exorcise a demon from our friend here.
Yep.
All
I wrote
right,
it down.
Oh yeah.
interesting.
So what I'm thinking, hear me out. Practice run.
Yeah.
Right.
We go. We get this demon exorcised.
Yeah.
He's poof, demon outside of Scotty. No more Scotty demon.
Whoa.
Then we contain said demon
Mhm.
with this ritual,
Mm.
because you know we could use the practice. We could see if we can figure it out.
I like it actually.
But
I
you're
suppose
testing this on me.
No. The exorcism is theoretically something that should go by with no problems.
Yeah, we're
The,
practicing
the containment
capturing
afterwards
containment, yeah.
is, of course, the problem area.
Right.
And what if it doesn't work?
I mean,
Then I don't know.
it's
Would
worth a
I know what
try.
normally happens to exorcised demons?
Is it just gonna like run free?
Well, I don't know. If anything's gonna get out of his body is a good thing, right?
And what if it happens?
You roll for me, Xylo.
Oh.
64.
64 against. Which skill am I having you do this against? I've seen that video, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that high.
It's high, this number.
So, yeah, I mean, you don't know this for sure, but you would probably be at least somewhat aware of the risk that when you exorcise a demon out of a person, you don't always have full control over where it goes.
Yeah, so it's a mystery.
So, like, you could exorcise the demon, but it could wind up possessing Jacob.
Well, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Oh,
Yeah, so, I mean, you would know that much.
All I'm saying is we have a remotely manageable demon right within our midst.
right.
Maybe that would be the best source of a test room. Because I'm just thinking Mr. Big Super Demon Mara that has entire cults worshiping him might not be on the lowest tier of demon list. Might be a little more
Definitely not.
difficult.
Definitely
I hate
up there.
I hate to say that I agree with Doug, but I kind of agree with Doug. Scotty, of
Yeah.
course, if you're up for it.
Yeah.
Fine.
On the other side of things, seems Mara hasn't tried to kill us many times. We don't know what this might be more violent, less deceiving.
Yeah.
But it could be something.
Could be.
On top of that, we have another plan to consider.
What's that?
Our previous place of sleeping has been compromised.
It has.
Yeah.
All of our homes are compromised. We need a new base of operations.
And to
Somewhere.
be fair, I stayed at my apartment last night and nothing bad happened.
Still, they're going to be coming after us. I don't
Yes.
want anyone here being picked off. We need a place where we can go. We can all sleep together and be perfectly fine.
Mhm.
You seem like you have one in mind.
Oh, he does.
Hear me out. Water park.
You've got to be kidding.
And that's
There's
where
a-
we're going to end tonight's episode. Yep, that's where we're ending. Water park. You gotta be kidding me. End.
Incredible.
Well done.
Fun spot.
It's a good spot
Yeah.
for it.
Feels like a good spot for it,
Yep.
indeed.
I like it.
Oh, man.
Boy.
Tonight was an episode. Tonight was a fun
Uh-huh.
episode.
Oh, yeah. You don't always get the fun ones with this show, but man, tonight was a fun one.
There,
Yeah.
she's sleeping for the audience.
Aw.
She's sleeping.
Sleepy kitty. Oh, man. Hopefully, chat, everyone watching this enjoyed the show today. We
I hope-
kind of had that whole shenanigans thing planned for a little bit, so
Yep. I
we're
didn't know.
excited to-
I mean, me and Kayla talked about a couple of things beforehand, like what Cheryl would
Made it
know,
worse.
and that kind of stuff. I had a little bit of an idea of how she was going to play the character, but I didn't know it was going to be that amazing. Not that I didn't expect amazing things from you, Kayla, but you went above and beyond. That was pretty amazing. That was awesome.
I knew whatever it was, our arguments were going to be fantastic.
Oh,
Because we're just unreasonably good at arguing with each other for some reason.
Well, we don't argue actually, so we have to
True.
pretend to.
Mhm.
you caught the like divorced couple argue like perfect. It felt like such a divorced
It
couple.
was my favorite thing. Someone in chat goes, "This is going to be Xylo and Kayla."
Oh my god.
That's incredible.
Oh yeah, and the albatross moment.
Yeah, albatross.
So he just says a random thing, and they're like, "Yeah, that's a great code word. Fantastic." The giant stupid seagulls. Yeah, we'll say that without any, anyone knowing
No
it's weird.
context.
hmm
Yeah, I didn't understand that because I wasn't here for the conversations.
Oh yeah.
I also saw people asking what Trevor looked like more specifically. I described him a little
True.
bit, but I'll give you a couple more details. Like he had he's very kind of skinny, kind of scrawny, not very tall. He's wearing probably because he's at work and he's trying to be professional. He's wearing like a gray like button-down shirt. His hair is black and probably a little kind of curly, not too long, but maybe about my length curly. And he always has very non-confident body language. Like anytime you see him, there is nothing about his body language that exudes any sort of confidence whatsoever. It's always just like, ma'am, can I talk? That's kind of his vibe. He is very nervous all the time. And I think because also Cheryl is kind of intense, I think she intimidates him.
He wasn't like that before he started working there.
But it's a good gig. He still likes it. Even though she's
Sure.
a little intense, I feel like she takes care of Trevor.
Yeah, I think.
I'm hoping he quits and comes to me, honestly.
Only because he's like a good employee. If he like messed up or something, she'd be on him.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, he's probably exceptional.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
be
not very
surprised how well he
confident,
could
but
work
he's
in
good at
fear.
what he does, and he's loyal too. He pepper sprayed Doug without hesitation,
Incredible.
just
That
because
speaks more than anything to her.
hmm
Yeah, pepper sprayed. I didn't even have to do it.
Good stuff.
But yeah, that was a fun episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed. This will be up on Dice and Fire potentially tomorrow, if not definitely the next day. We've kind of decided especially with like 4 shows coming out now, and 4 different people uploading the episodes, like everyone's uploading their own campaign. It's very easy to kind of mess each other up if like, especially like Pirates and Awakening are both.
Like 2 days after gives us a safe buffer for when Mev's internet dies or one of us drops the ball.
Yep. So, we'll say that videos and streams will probably go up within a day or 2. There's a chance it might go up, day after, but we're going to aim for like latest 2 days after the stream. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, as we also said at the beginning of the stream, no Scurvy Seas tomorrow. Scurvy Seas will be Thursday instead at 8 p.m. EST. Sunday, join us again for the 2nd episode of Tales of Olympus. If you did not catch the first episode, either watch the VOD or go check it out on Dice and Fire, our YouTube channel. And, I mean, I just made all the announcements. Does anybody else have anything they want to shout out? Go ahead.
So play Roblox with me.
I was going to say, get out of the way, Kayla.
I stream and stuff. It's these, and then I think I'm doing a subathon on Friday. Spooky.
Ooh.
Come to get spooked and watch me suffer. Mostly
that's
suffer.
actually something I should bring up too.
What you doing? Go for
On
it.
Halloween night, me and my friend Justin are going to be live streaming. I'm actually going to be dressed up, but we're doing VR Phasmophobia.
Ooh.
So
Yo.
if you want to see me break something in my house, that's the stream you want to join.
Yo, would your whole squad have to be in VR? Or you got a full squad?
Yeah, we're all in VR.
Okay, never mind.
Mev was like, "Hey, so can I slip into that game? Never mind. I was."
Well, I mean, speaking of Mev actually streaming, my internet works again, and we don't have Pirates tomorrow. So I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. Join me tomorrow for some spooky games.
Hey.
Alrighty.
And I'm still gonna try to play Phasmophobia with these guys before the end of the month, if I can convince them to do it. Maybe part of Xylo's
Yeah, I mean,
you got a
I'm
subathon, you
going
need
back home
games.
Friday, so
certainly down to anything you guys want to join me for on Friday. By all means.
I should be back home at like 3 o'clock on Friday. So
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, join everybody for all the things, follow all of us on all the things, and we will see you guys next week for another episode of Awakening. Are we rating anybody tonight or not tonight? It's up to you, Xylo.
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, we're leaving. If you wanted us to rate somebody, just go watch that person. That's the best way you can support them. Go watch their stream. But yeah, we will see you guys next time. Bye.